Well, here we go again. Time to talk about Back to the Future all over again. But this time, the sequel, Part 2. As I previously mentioned, I'd be talking about Back to the Future Part 2. As for Back to the Future Day 1, it was already revealed. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Back to the Future Part 2 is a good film, but if I'm going to be honest, the structure of the movie is complex. It took what was an interesting concept that was so simple and amplified that to 3 times of what the plot was supposed to be about for the first one. The plot may sound simple to you at first, but when you watch it, it's a lot to take in. Unlike the last one, in which everything was pretty complex but still had purposeful meaning, this is just jumbled. As is with every sequel, not everything is perfect about it that makes it stand out from the original. And we've seen that in piece of media every single time. And sadly, sometimes when it comes to scenes from this movie, this is kind of no exception. From the characters, to the alternate timelines, to everything. I mean, heck, the beginning of the film takes place after the first one, in which they go from 2015 to eventually an alternate 1985 because of an almanac that Biff Tannen from 2015 had, and he went back to 1955. Then Marty and Doc have to go back to 1955. Then eventually Doc is struck by lightning. He's back in 1885, a fun century. And so Marty has to have assistance with 1955 Doc after the first time travel experiment of the 50s. That's a lot to take in, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, here's my honest thoughts on Back to the Future Part 2. It's a good movie, parentheses, but there's a lot of plot structuring. I mean, Doc and Marty literally went from 2015 to 85 alternate timeline to then 50s. Then now one of them is stuck in the 1800s while the other is stuck in 55. They're stuck in 1955. Like, that's how complex it is. But you know what? It may not be perfect, but I will say this. The themes in the film are great. The predictions of 2015 were pretty spot on, even though some of them do not exist in our timeline, at the very least. And to top it all off, forget about what I said earlier about how the plot is so messy. It actually is pretty good, even through all the inconsistencies. I truly think that this is a film that you should go watch, and just, in general, just watch it after the first one. There's a lot of good things, and there's some bad things that you could easily scoff over. Alongside the fact that the theme is that you should never really invest too much into the future to the point where it could alter your life, because it's clearly kind of the thing that is very provoked throughout this. That's the thing that's very revealing, is that don't be too risky with your life, basically, and how the outcome would be. Because that's clearly what happened with this film, so yeah. But that's my honest take on the second one. Alright, so now that we pretty much have the first and second one out of the way, tomorrow is the day we discuss the third and final entry. This is day 2 of the Back to the Future discussion. Peace out.